Is a how-to video for how to create the quarterly market report on Moxi Present. So let's get started. You start on Present. We're going to create the market report for the that you put out every quarter. That's part of the Realtor for Life program. And you start by hitting on Present, which takes you to My Presentations. Then it's very simple. You create New, and then you select Seller because it's one of our seller reports. Even though it's not technically seller, this is the folder that we put it in. Hit Seller and then hit Continue, and then scroll down. Now you'll notice this is where you have all those reports that we use that we used to have in presentation centers. So you have FSBO Courtesy, you have a listing presentation, you have a simple CMA, you have the distinctive collection CMA, and there you have the current New Jersey QMR, the current New York QMR, and then the seasonal event guide. And you'll see that the current New Jersey QMR is 8 pages, and it'll show you what pages are in it. And the current New York is 8 pages, and it'll show you the 8 pages that are in it for each county, the cover page, the overview, that sort of thing. Let's create one for New Jersey right now. Click on that, hit Continue. You're going to name it now. So I'm just going to call it New Jersey Quarterly Market Report. I can name it whatever I want. Just realize that you have a limited amount of space, so if you put too many characters in, it won't show the whole thing. Hit Continue, and now it's going to create the report. Now ignore all this stuff. This is, we've imported the program, the report into a standard Moxi program that you use to create essentially a more in-depth market report with individual listings and things like that. You don't need any of that. So just look at the top, click on Pages. You can see it says 8. There are 8 pages. And here are the 8 pages. It's a cover page, and then the internal cover page for the report, the Bergen County, Essex, Morris, the overview. You can move this up. So I moved the overview to the top. I wanted Passaic up top, so I moved Passaic in front of Bergen. So you can move stuff around. If, for example, I didn't want to have Sussex in the report because I don't care about Sussex in my market, I click on the little button here, and I hit Remove, and Sussex is on. I want to do the same thing to Essex. I click on the little button, and I hit Remove, and that's now gone. So my report's now only 6 pages. And let's say that I don't even really want this little overview page, the cover page, because I already have there's a cover page that's part of the email report, so I don't really want this. I'll remove that, and here you go. There's my report. Now, I want to take a look at it. Here are things that I can do. I can create a link to look at it, I can print it, I can mail it out. So let's say I just want to look at it now. Let me look at it on the web. Click on this. It opens up a new window. And then I scroll down, and here's the report. This is what people will see when they get that link. Now while you're here, you grab that link, you copy it, and then I can just take that link and put it anywhere I want to put it. Okay, I can copy that link and put it into my signature. I can put it into an email. I can send out. I can put it up on Facebook. Whatever I want to do with it, I can do with it. So let me just close that. Let me close all my other windows while I'm at it. Here I go, and so that was viewing it on the web. I could also print it. Printing it means it's going to create a PDF. And then depending on, it's going to look very similar to what I just created, but what I could do, depending on your browser, depending on what system you're using, you can export that as a hard copy PDF that you could then, see, I go on Safari, I just go to File, Export as PDF, and now it's going to be a hard copy that saves to my hard drive. All right, so I just saved it as that. Go back to my page. Here I go. So that was under the View menu. I could create a link. I can print it. I could also send it. So I want to mail it to somebody. I could send them the link, which would be the send presentation. I could also send them a hard copy PDF, which I wouldn't do if I was sending it to a lot of people. But let me just say that I'm going to send it out to joseph.rand@gmail.com. I say QMR. I don't really want to put a greeting on it because I'm not that formal. I put a message, here is the QMR, and that will now mail it out to, I can mail it out individually, all right? Let's see, what else do I want to show you? And if you have a group that you want to mail it out to, like you've created a group on Moxi, you could put in the name of the group. I don't have one here, but you could put in the name of the group, and then it would email that group out. Send the email to the entire group. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is just save the link, and then you can create your own email and then just mail it out through Moxi email or whatever other email system that you have, which has all your contacts in it. So that's it. That's the report. It's that simple, and now you've created the QMR and you can use it in a variety of ways. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, contact your manager or go to the marketing department or contact me. All right, have a great day, and thank you for listening.